Good afternoon and welcome back to another ironic introduction to another video. Today I have Alliance War number 5. This will be the first full war video I post. Hopefully I will have the rest of them coming up, 6 and beyond from now on. First I have this Guardian on kinetic transfers. I'm going to jump in with Ghost. The thing about Guardian is if you don't dex his lasers, he does get a ton of power because they are very, very multi-hit. He does have a super defensive start here. The response with Ghost to a defensive start is either to get a cheeky dash intercept off or light intercept, or to dash back yourself to reset the AI profile. I went for the cheeky one because I'm not really threatened by a Guardian. Figured I might as well go for the aggression, get myself some spacing. Phasing the L1s gives me tons of power. Now here I could have gone for an L2 intercept to finish, but I opted to go for the much safer SP3 rotation. I figured I have him down pretty much. It's a super clean fight. I have all this space. Might as well just play it safe. Go ahead and get that free damage off. Here he's going to launch his L1. I mistimed the dex, so I went for a safe block there. He is going to get a lot of power back. It's just unfortunate, but it's kind of, the only lethality threat he has. But even his SP2 is super easy to dex, so there's really no threat of him going to an SP3 as long as, you're not holding block into it. Next up is a Venom the Duck on Aspect of Evolution and Matador. I do believe this is just purely a diversity placement. I've actually seen Venom the Duck here quite a bit. He does have Protect, so Ghost will trigger that. But there's really not a whole lot of threat from this node in general, so pretty sure this is a diversity placement. Generally speaking, this node is just empty, but I'm going to jump in here with Ghost. Now, Ghost triggers Protect pretty much every time you crit, but as long as you are phase intercepting, you don't have to worry about the global, and it makes it a really, really easy fight, and you throw in a few extra, regular hits and you don't have to worry about spacing, especially on a champion like Venom the Duck. I got a super solid intercept there because he's playing crazy defensive. I don't know what it is about the AI. I think that when they know I'm not over boosted, because I think I only pop a 15 or 20% champ boost here, they play crazy defensive. He launches the L1. I have him in the corner. The reason I am throwing 4-hit combos is because I want to keep spacing. The thing that could really cause me issues here is if I lose spacing. I get a solid SP2 intercept, no Wasp synergy, just for the heavy punish from Venom the Duck throwing a random heavy, but it triggers all the protects. So it actually doesn't do a whole lot of damage. It's almost arguably better to just wait for an SP3 on Ghost against a Protect champion, but I honestly thought he was low enough to get the kill. After that, I have, again, Domino on Powerful from Afar and Spite. Gonna see this fight a lot, probably. Pretty much every war, probably. I'm gonna jump in with Mysterio. I do have a 200% tech power boost as well as a 20% and a 15% boost. This is only a rank 2 6-star Domino, but still better to have all the damage I can. Just a single combo here is going to do good work. Mysterio works really, really well from an ease of use. As far as counters go, there are a lot of other counter options for this, but I just do feel like Mysterio is super, super easy to use, especially with the double medium or the 3 medium, the medium L medium combos. It does push the AI into a sense of aggression where they launch their specials like this like crazy. So that works really, really well. I'm going to just block here, trying to get a safe parry, launch my L2 before she triggers Lucky, so I don't have to worry about evade. Now that I have that power drain on for a really good long time, I can feel a lot more comfortable. The real trick up this fight is just making sure that I watch out for Lucky. If she triggers Lucky, she could evade. Her stun timer is significantly reduced, but otherwise it's really just a matter of blocking hits, waiting for my opening, get a reparry in if I can, and then just make sure I launch my L2 on repeat. Super, super clean. Get the Domino down. Next up is a Annihilus on the kinetic transference aspect of evolution, I think. I just know it's kinetic transference. I'm going to jump in here with Doom and just do a standard rotation. Now, even though I'm still boosted, so I'm going to take a ton of damage from my masteries, I'm only using Doom for the one fight, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm going to start off trying to get a dash or punish on Annihilus or a sidestep because I need to get my stagger on in order to remove a cosmic rod. That's really the ideal. So I get it here. I'm going to go ahead and do a 4-hit heavy. I'm going to go for it again here. I'm just super slow, or maybe I had the spacing wrong. I'm not sure, but it does end up causing me to get pushed into the wall. I'm going to back up all the way, make sure I can secure my L1 and get the nullifications off, and then I'm going to get as much power as possible back as fast as possible. Missed the initial parry there, and so that's going to make this a little dicey. He does launch his L2, gets a ton of power back, but that's okay. I'm like this close to an L3, and I know from there, fight's in my domain. So I drop the L3. This is going to stun him. I'll go in for an awkward like 4-hit combo. I wasn't sure, and I like kind of psyched myself out if Limber affects passive stun, and I'm still not sure. So I just went for the 4-hit to be safe, because I know I've got plenty of health. I don't need to do anything crazy. You're going to launch the L1. This brings me up to 2 bars. I actually could have immediately L2'd, but he pressed his before I realized he was low enough for me to do it. I dropped my L2 back, finish him off. Pretty easy fight here, so glad how that worked. And that's it. My wars are short. I don't often get a lot of the shared minis, but sometimes I get like a torch fight or something there, and that's nice. But otherwise, I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.